3 years ago, I was having panic attacks every single day. My heart would race for no reason. I couldn't sleep, and I felt like I was constantly running from an invisible threat. Then I discovered one simple nervous system trick that changed everything, and I'm going to show you exactly what that is in the next 18 minutes. So, let me first ask you something. Have you ever felt like your body is stuck in overdrive? Like you can't turn off the anxiety even when there's nothing to be anxious about? That's not your head, honey. That's your nervous system. And here's what nobody tells you: you can actually hack it. Stay with me because what I'm about to share is backed by neuroscience and is completely free. My name is Rebecca. I go by Becca. And I'm not a doctor or therapist. I'm just someone who spent years struggling with chronic stress and anxiety until I stumbled upon this research about the nervous system. So I had tried everything: meditation apps, therapy, supplements, you name it. Some things helped a little, but nothing stuck. I was still waking up with my jaw clenched, my shoulders tight, and this constant feeling of dread in my chest. So one day I come across something called polyvagal theory, and it completely changed how I understood my own body. Within 2 weeks of applying this one technique, my sleep improved. Within a month, the panic attacks stopped, and now a year later, I feel completely as a different person. Okay, so let's talk about what actually happening in your body. The nervous system has two main modes, okay? It has a sympathetic and parasympathetic. Mode one is the sympathetic, the fight or flight. This is your gas pedal. Heart rate up, breathing shallow, muscles tense. This is designed to save your life when you're in danger. Mode two, it's going to be that parasympathetic mode. Rest and digest. This is your brake pedal. Heart rate slows, breathing deepens, muscles relax. This is where healing happens. Okay, here's the problem. Most of us are stuck in mode one all day long. Work, stress, social media, news cycles, traffic, bills, emails, you name it. That's what puts us there. And your body can't tell the difference between a real threat and a stressful email, so it keeps you in survival mode 24/7. And hun, when you're stuck in fight or flight, everything suffers. Your sleep, your digestion, your immune system, relationships, and even your mental clarity just goes right out the door. This was me. I was living in a state of constant state of emergency, and my body was paying the price. So, what's the trick? It's called vagus nerve stimulation through psychological sighing. I know that sounds complicated, but it's literally just a specific way of breathing. And the research on this is it's incredible. Okay. Stanford neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Huberman calls this the fastest way to calm your nervous system in real time. And it works because it's directly activating your vagus nerve, the main highway between your brain and your body. The vagus nerve is like the master switch for your parasympathetic nervous system. When you activate it, you literally tell your body, we are safe. We can relax now. And here's the beautiful part: you can do this anywhere, anytime, and in less than 1 minute. So let me show you exactly how to do it. Follow along with me right now. Okay, sit or stand comfortably. You can even do this lying down. Take a deep breath through your nose and only fill your lungs about at 80%. Now here's the key. Take a second short inhale through your nose to completely fill your lungs. This is called double inhale. Now slowly exhale through your mouth. Make it long and controlled. Just do all that together 3 times. Notice anything? Maybe your shoulders dropped. Maybe your jaw unclenched. That's your nervous system shifting gears. Do this 3 to 5 times whenever you feel stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed. And that's it. And that's the trick. Seriously. Now let me show you why this works so well, okay? When you do that double inhale, you maximally expand the air sacs in your lungs. This sends a signal to your heart to speed up slightly. But then when you do that long exhale, you activate your vagus nerve, which tells your heart to slow down, and it slows down more than it sped up. This creates what's called respiratory sinus arrhythmia, a healthy variation in your heart rate that signals safety to your brain. This actually lowers cortisol levels, reduces your heart rate, decreases blood pressure, improves heart rate variability, and activates the parasympathetic nervous system. Your body literally cannot be in fight and flight mode when you're breathing like this. It's physically impossible, or psychologically impossible, actually. So here's what happened when I started doing this every day. I noticed I could fall asleep faster within the first week. Instead of lying awake with racing thoughts, I'd do 10 rounds of this breathing and I'd be out. The second week, the panic attacks stopped. When I felt one coming on, I'd do this breathing and it would pass in 2 to 3 minutes instead of lasting 30. Now, the first month, my resting heart rate dropped by 10 beats per minute. My smartwatch data showed I was spending way more time in rest and digest mode. And by the third month, people started commenting that I seemed calmer, more present. My partner even said I was easier to be around. This isn't a cure-all. I still have stress, but now I have a tool that actually works when I need it, and that changed everything. Now, before we wrap up, let me share the mistakes I made so that you don't have to. The first mistake is doing it only when you're in crisis. This works best when you practice it daily, even when you're calm. It trains your nervous system. And rushing through it, the exhale needs to be long. That's where the magic happens, okay? Don't forget to breathe through your nose on those inhales. Nasal breathing activates different receptors than mouth breathing. And don't give up after one try. Like any skill, this gets more effective with practice, okay? So here's my challenge for you. Try this for 7 days. In the morning, do 5 rounds when you wake up. Midday, about 3 rounds during a stressful moment. Evening, 10 rounds before bed. Set a reminder on your phone or put a sticky note on your mirror, whatever it takes. And here's what I want you to notice. How's your sleep? How's your stress response? And how's your mood? Drop a comment below after 7 days and let me know what changed. I read every single comment and I want to hear your experience. If you want to go deeper, I've put together a free guide with more nervous system regulation techniques. The link's in the description. And if this video helped you, please hit that like button and subscribe. It helps more people discover this information. Remember, your nervous system isn't broken, it's just stuck. And now you have the key to unlock it. I will see you in the next video. And until then, stay calm, stay curious. Please do take care of your nervous system. And thank you so much for sharing this space with me. It really helps us get this word out and keep pushing the information for every one of us. We're all in this together so we can all heal and have a life worth living. Thank you so very much.